Alright, it's kind of an update on the Evo and the E320. I ended up buying an AP200 Autel Bluetooth scanner for it, and I really only needed to go through all the modules and reset everything. Everything was fine. The only thing wrong with the car really was the turbo and the seals in the charge piping. And once those were replaced, everything was fine. I had a few other issues that stemmed from the problems that were in the trunk originally, but those were fixed before, and everything's all working hunky-dory. I know it's a serious mess in here. I just finished putting this all the rest of the way together last night. Got everything in there now. She's all beautiful, shifting so nicely. Everything on it. Yeah. Been a long time since this thing's been running. It's been nice to hear this again. It was funny too, before I got into the transmission, I'd already got into replacing the suspension. I'm running a Tanabe Sustec Pro 7, which you can't get them anymore. They've been out of production for a long time. But I think it was really the best that you could get for the Evo 9. They have an active controller that goes along with it to change the dampening. It's similar to the EDFCs, but this one here controls dampening while you're driving. At least at the time, it was the only system you could get that would actually do that. You really shouldn't change your dampening on coilover systems while you're moving, because in between settings it's dead, and you could really hurt the system. So those are going to be going in. Hopefully by next weekend I'll have that and the transmission and everything buttoned up. I'm just waiting to get that thing all fixed up, that turbo over there, and then we'll be up and running again. What did I do yesterday? Let me open up the garage. I dented the oil pan when I did the clutch last, and it popped the gaskets out of the seal out of one side of it. So I took the pan off yesterday, and I straightened it out as best I could. You really can't. It's really hard to get to it because of all the baffles inside of it, but I cleaned it and I painted it and got it back on there. Got a nice new seal on my drain plug. The wire is for the temperature sensor. The MRs come with a boost gauge, an oil temperature gauge, and this is how the oil temperature gauge is driven. I got everything off. It's gotten a little dirty in here since I haven't even started the thing up since the timing belt change. There's a new tensioner that looks all crappy. But everything spun over real nice. It's real clean. There was no contamination in the pan. There was just a little 1/10 of a millimeter's worth of sludge at the very bottom. Not even sludge, just stuff that gets caught in between these little sections that kind of strengthen the pan underneath. There's kind of a square pattern there. But today's a lot of cleanup, sandblasting and painting apart so everything looks clean again. Cosmolining whatever is not going to get painted, and we're getting one step closer to getting this up on the road. Getting my new straight pipe exhaust on there. Got rid of the muffler. Actually, the muffler kind of got rid of itself. Here's what's left of it. And there's the reason why I took the transmission out. I think I got real unlucky and got a sealed bearing that had no grease in it. The only explanation is for the sounds that I heard and what actually happened in there. It was a shame too, because that was a fully built up 6-speed. It had everything done to it. But as I'm looking at it now, I'm looking at my 2 drain plugs, and I'm looking at the little caps for the detent balls, and I gotta save that. I can't let that go with it. And then I gotta make sure that I put this in the other transmission if I haven't already. I must have. That thing has to be sealed in place. Let's go take a look. I didn't. It's okay. We're gonna do it. No, it hasn't been put in yet. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that today too. Oh, that's about it. Just wanted to kind of put out a little bit more. I'm just trying. I'm gonna do another one on the motor mounts later today. Sorry it took so long to show them. But that mounting video was just really to get them warranted, and they responded, and I got them within a couple of days of that video being posted. All right, well, until next time.